It's your girl Asia Moon back again with another episode. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be here. I'm excited that you're here again, and we just want to keep pushing. Today I am sporting Support Them gear from Up South Media. I am so grateful for the great fellas over at Up South Media. They are the guys that help me publish and produce my podcast each and every Motivation Monday. So make sure you're locked in on Facebook at She Lifts page, and make sure you're locked in on Instagram at She Lifts Podcast. Also Twitter, She Lifts Podcast on Twitter as well. And yeah, today we're gonna dig a little deeper. Today we're gonna do almost like a deep dive on pretty interesting topic. So hang in there with me, and I promise we'll make it through to the other side. I wanted to wait for like a rainy day, an actual rainy day, to have this discussion with you guys, but it ain't happening. It's actually a pretty nice day outside. But what I do want to talk about is rain. So I did do an episode on She Lifts Podcast about dancing in the rain, right? And it's one of my favorite episodes because the rain is so symbolic to me. And I feel like people just get so wrapped up in it's raining, and they're so frustrated and upset, and they kind of can't like get past that. But there's so much beauty in the rain, and when the rain ceases, there's so much growth. And I like to take that idea of rain, actual, real rain, and use it as a figurative metaphor in my life for, just going through storms, weathering storms, personal storms, corporate storms with other people, friendships, relationships, and that kind of thing, and just really try to transform myself through that storm so that, when I come out on the other side, that I experience a season of growth, just as, all of the plants do when they are on the other side of that particular actual, real, coming from the sky, rainy day. And so I just wanted to explore that a little bit with you guys, because I think it's actually a great perspective to have when you are experiencing those storms, and when you're going through these things, and when things are kind of just completely falling apart. I believe that every setback is a setup for a comeback. And I mean, I'm not the only person that's ever said that. That's not an original quote. I read it somewhere, heard it somewhere, and I've grown to believe it to be true, that every setback is a setup for a comeback. In order for an arrow to be propelled forward, it has to first be pulled back, and without that being pulled back piece, the arrow has no, potential energy. It has no, I'm gonna have to look that up because I have no clue. It doesn't have what it needs to go as far forward as the arrow is intended to go. That was deep. So with that, you just have to consider the times and the moments that you're going through these things, no matter what it is. And I can make a long list of things that we go through, the storms of our lives, the hurricanes, the tornadoes, the tsunamis, the torrential downpours, the monsoons, the snowstorms. I mean, if you consider these things in your life, relationships, grief, and all of the things that we, experience throughout our lifetime, sickness and poverty, and just all of these just storms, I see them each as character building. They build character. Struggle builds character. And, kind of a lot of times, without that particular event happening in your life, no matter how tragic it is at the time, it helped you to become the person that you are. I know for me personally, that's definitely a huge part of my story, actually going through some storms and weathering storms, and finding the right rain gear for my storms, and equipping myself with the right tools so that I could survive and make it to the other side. I was able to actually experience a season of growth, and it's paramount. It's like super important. With all of that, kind of being said, whatever the storm is that you're going through, right? Whatever tsunami or monsoon or hurricane or torrential downpour, or even if it's just drizzling and you don't have the right raincoat or the right rain boots right now, consider yourself lucky to be able to even be a part of this storm, and look forward, look past all of what is going on right now, like immediately in your face where you're dealing with it, and see that there will be a rainbow after this storm. There will be sunshine after this storm. There will be a season of growth following this storm in your life, and it's not the end. You're going through this story, this storm, this tragedy, so that you can help someone else. And I know it sounds crazy. It's just like, oh, bear with me. I wasn't raped so that I can help somebody through them being raped. Because, like, let's be honest, rape it's probably one of the ugliest things that can happen to a person. Like, it really, really is. It is life-changing. It is detrimental to your growth. It actually can stifle your growth for a very, very long time if you allow it to. I don't mean to choose that, to choose it to be, as heavy, but, just considering how tragic that is, how deep that can cut a person, woman or man, because let's be honest, it happens on both, sides of the gender spectrum. But just considering how that can really, really just shake a person's world up and turn it upside down. Can you see yourself as you're dealing with all of the emotions that come along with that particular tragic event? Can you see yourself looking forward to helping somebody through that? Absolutely not. But once you get through that storm, right? Because you're going to make it through that storm. You're definitely going to make it through it. But once you get through that storm, now you have all of the tools, because you have acquired the right raincoat. You have acquired the right rain boots. You have acquired the proper umbrella, the right size umbrella. You even know what stores to go to get the right umbrella, and what stores not to go to get the right umbrella. Like, if you really, really think about it, like if you really, really consider it, you know where all of the resources are. And now not only do you know where all the resources are, but you yourself have become a resource in your season of growth. And how dope is that? And so it's difficult to see, right, when you're in the middle of a storm. I mean, if you're standing outside and it's raining, like just torrential downpour, and you really, it's raining hard, like raining crazy hard. There's been times when it's raining hard and you have to pull over because your visibility is compromised. You really can't see. So, what do? You wait out the storm, or you keep pushing through. You make that determination where you are right then. But what you don't do is quit. You don't quit. I mean, it's hard. It's difficult, and I sympathize with you. I sympathize from the bottom of my heart with you. But giving up it's not an option, because you have what it takes to get through it, and you can do it. So when you're in the middle of those storms, as you may be right now watching this video, you may totally be in the middle of a storm. I urge you to just hang in there. There are people out there that are willing to help and hold your hand through whatever it is that you may be experiencing right now. And they have gone through what they have been through to be able to be a resource to you. They know where all the umbrellas are. They know where all the rain boots are. They know where all the rain jackets are. They know where all of this stuff is. So hang in there, and it's going to get better. Nothing bad lasts forever. Nothing good lasts forever either, but it's not going to be forever terrible. So just hang in there, and you can make it. I hope this message helps. I really, really do. I hope this message helps to put a different perspective, a different spin on what it is that you're going through. And I hope this message can help, hopefully, change your life. So until next time, thank you guys. Love and light.